Okay, so we've just come out of the G-Tech Stadium here in Brentford, and it's finished Brentford 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. 10-man Wolverhampton Wanderers 1 in the FA Cup third round. This young man, 86 years of age, who desperately wants to go to.
Don't keep telling everybody my age.
Well, you should be proud of it, Dan. Who desperately wants to go to an FA Cup final and sing goodbye with me, mate. How are you feeling after that?
Absolutely magic, David, yes, absolutely magic. I played well the second half.
And you don't get too many away.
Especially when Pedro come on, he made a lot of difference.
Pedro Neto. Yeah, absolutely. We've got a bit of sensation. And, mate, sensational probably describes that Tommy Doyle goal.
A rocket man, wasn't he?
Rocket man, yeah.
I was going to say, if you look, we'll just watch the playback and from where Emma was sitting, and it just comes in, flies in. No messing, bang,
boom,
boom.
And we've got Dan on again. We're still looking for a name because he has made the first team again. We've had deadly, dangerous, dashing, desirable, dastardly. Come on, we need a proper name for him as well, mate. Wow.
How have we not lost that? I mean, I think we were brilliant. The spirit we had to keep up the performance and not let our heads drop after another awful decision, refereeing wise. I think saying how we lost that sounds harsh on the team, but that's no bad credit to them because we were brilliant today.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you what, we're starting the game, we've come down, we've travelled down, there's 2,500 Wolves fans that's come down here on a Friday night to London. It's not easy to get down here, you know, and Gary O'Neill said they wanted to take the cup serious and everything, and then 9 minutes in, we've got Joe Gomez, he's got a straight red. I haven't seen it back or anything yet. I mean, he's gone off. I mean, Joe Gomez always goes in strong in the tackle. If he's mistimed it and he's got sent off, goes to VAR, doesn't get overturned. And then we're down to 10 men. And I thought the Wolves players, you know, battled really, really well to restrict Brentford to many chances. At the end, it's a free kick given away by Pablo Sarabia. You know, he's not a right back. He's not a right wing back. It's a forward tackle. It's a free kick. It's bounced away. It's come to Mopay and he's hit it through a crowd of players. It's in the corner and we're 1-0 down. At that point, I'm so deflated at half time. I mean, it means so much. I mean, I do say that with my dad here. You know, he laughs, we joke. But, like, it's his dream to get to an FA Cup final and sing goodbye with me. And I thought for another year it was going to be gone. But we're saying at half-time that, you know, if there's one player that can come on and lift that team, if there's one player that can carry the ball, you know, and create a little bit of panic in Brentford, it's Pedro Neto. And when he came on, you know, the belief... You know, the team fought for each other anyway, but, you know, the belief, he was running at the players, he really wanted it. And I'll tell you what, every single one of the Wolves players wanted it today. Tommy Doyle, even when we went down to 9-man, he was playing like a captain. He was absolutely fantastic. It was a brilliant performance from him. And Pedro Neto was causing all sorts of trouble. And then from that corner, it comes out to Tommy Doyle. I'm not even sure if it was on his right foot. It's an absolute... It's on his wrong foot as well. It was an absolute worldie. The keeper, it was beautiful. We've got the goal from two angles. We're going to put that together for you and put it up on the video later on when we get to the services. We'll put that up for you. So make sure you subscribe for that alone. It's worth the watch, I can tell you, from the fans' point of view. And then we were pushing, I thought.
Well, we could have played for the draw. But we didn't, did we? We're still pressing to get that extra goal, which is good from my point of view. I hate it when you just drop back, which I could have done.
You couldn't have blamed them if they did. But I'll tell you what.
They didn't. They keep pressing.
Brentford was shook by that goal, and I tell you what, had that guy not been hit in the head by another pile driver from Tommy Doyle, because I reckon that was going top corner as well, it knocked him out, and that kind of took a little bit of the momentum away from Wolves, that break. And I was thinking at the end there, you know, because playing 100 minutes more or less with 10 men, tiredness coming in, it would have been heartbreaking if we'd have and Jose Sarr makes a magnificent save at the back post in added time, and we've held on and we've got our replay. We are in the hat for the next round. We're going to have a game at Molineux this month, which is good. First of all, I'm going to go over to Dan, who still needs his major first team name. We're going to go with your LEAMORE Windows Man of the Match first, and your Fox at Shipley performance rating, mate.
It's only one man, isn't it? Tommy Doyle has to be. I'll give the performance. I'll give it an 8 today. We were brilliant in that especially second half. I think Neto coming on did really well as well. Helped the game. Helped us really sort of get back in. I think the second half, especially considering the man advantage they had, it was a really good performance from us. And but Tommy Doyle just stood out.
Good shout. Sensation, your LEAMORE Windows Man of the Match, and Fox at Shipley performance rating, mate.
For the 90-minute performance
And more.
yeah, it's got to be Tommy Doyle. His work rate in the middle of the field, it's fantastic. And for his goal, I'll tell you what a cracker. Yeah, so for Tommy Doyle. And yeah, a good 8.
A solid 8.
Solid 8.
Solid 8. Magic, Mr. Magic Moss, my dad, my pa, my old man. Who's your LEAMORE Windows Man of the Match and why?
I'm going to go for JC Saw.
JC Sai, check it out, JC. You mean Jose?
JC, yeah. But Tommy Doyle, he did play well. But they all played well in the second half. First half, that was a little bit off. But when Pedro come on, that goal what Tommy Doyle scored reminds me of the old Bobby Charlton when he used to bang them in.
I love it. And what's your Fox at Shipley performance rating today?
I'm going to give it a 7.
A solid 7. I'm going to give my Fox at Shipley performance rating because they fought for each other, because they didn't give up, because they were resilient, and because they showed spirit and desire and no lack of quality, especially in the second half. I'm going to give it an 8. And my man of the match, who I thought showed leadership on the pitch from the midfield, he showed desire and fight, and he scored an absolutely amazing goal. It's got to be Tommy Doyle. You have got to buy this guy for 5 million. He's an absolute bargain. He's going to be worth 10 times that in a couple of years' time. He's absolutely brilliant. We have got to buy that. We've got the option to buy, and I'm sure that they will.
Well, it ain't an option, is it? He's that good. You've got to go for it.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a draw, but in the circumstances, it's a magnificent draw. It showed great spirit, and we're in the hat for the next round. And I'm sure that this team can finish the job, and we will have a match at Molineux this month. And hopefully, you never know, if we get a draw at home and we can beat them and get through to the next round, maybe 2. And that actually will help, because Joe Gomez has been suspended for 3 games because of his sending off. And if we do get 2 further games in the FA Cup, that's 2 knocked off, so he'll only miss 1 Premier League game. From Magic, Sensation, Dan, and myself, till the next one, always Wolves.